Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Juan. Hope y'all are doing well. In today's video, I'm just riding the bike, and I wanted to talk about that because for a while now, my car has been broken down. It's at the shop right now. The serpentine belt ripped while I was driving it because the pulleys were misaligned. And once the serpentine belt in your car rips, you can't really do much because the serpentine belt is what causes the alternator to crank output from the engine, so your battery doesn't charge anymore. The serpentine belt is connected to your power steering. I'm pretty sure it's connected to your coolant system, so your engine can overheat. A lot of bad stuff. So yeah, my serpentine belt ripped the other day. This is like the third time it's ripped in the last few months. I'm not even kidding. Because I didn't know the pulleys were misaligned, so I just kept getting it replaced. First, I thought it was the power steering that was messing with it. I replaced that, and the serpentine belt still ripped. So yeah, basically my car is at the shop right now. I've been riding the bike for a while, and I noticed a strange thing. And I wanted to talk about it because I was not expecting this to happen. So yeah, let's talk about it. So basically, what I noticed is that because I do DoorDash for a living, normally I use the car. I've been using the bike instead. I actually feel better now than I did when I was dashing in the car. I was not sure. My knee hurts like shit. My bones are aching. Mainly my right knee hurts right now. But I'm telling you guys, like, I feel better overall. Like, the endorphins from riding the bike, it creates dopamine. It creates serotonin. And I feel like most people do not get enough physical activity in. Look, see, I told you guys I'm dashing for a living. There's cars everywhere. I'm biking in the middle of the road right now. Not in the middle of the road, off to the shoulder, but you get it. It's dangerous, and I always pray that I'm safe. I always pray that I'm safe every time I do this, okay? Shout out to God. Shout out to the Most High. I love you for creating everything, okay? You gotta be one with God. You gotta get right with God. That's the most important thing you can do, okay? But yeah, I noticed I felt better, and I'm diseased, guys. I have Lyme's. They think I might have Crohn's. I have literal Lyme's disease, which there's no cure for it. And hopefully I'm able to heal it naturally. I'll keep you guys updated on that, so follow me if you want to see my journey. But yeah, I got Lyme's. I got to get a colonoscopy soon because one of the tests showed that I might have Crohn's. There's a likelihood of that. I have severe chronic pain. My bone density got so weak, I actually lost a couple of teeth because they fell out because I didn't have enough minerals in my body to keep my teeth strong. That's how bad my health is. I literally lost teeth. But you know what? The crazy part is this. No matter how bad my health gets, I feel like working out always makes it better. Now, I'm not saying to burn yourself out. Rest is important too. Not only do you have to work out, but you have to rest as well. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times when I work out, I actually rest better because my body feels relaxed because I got all the tension out from the workout. And I think that's a big problem in today's society is I feel like a lot of people don't get enough physical activity, and so they feel tense. They feel agitated because they're inside all day, trapped in a building. I'd rather be doing this than an office 9 to 5. Any day of the week, because I'm outside, I'm moving, I'm getting in the fresh air. I think that's very important. And I think a lot of people in today's society forget that. A lot of people in today's society don't understand, if I can do it, you can do it. If I have Lyme's, if I have potential for Crohn's, if I'm getting a colonoscopy soon, if I take pain medicine every day, I've been taking opiates every day for a while because I'm in such severe chronic pain. Some nights, a lot of nights, I have trouble sleeping, but I still feel better after I work out. I'm not saying to push yourself too hard. I'm not saying to burn yourself out. You don't want to be one of those ego lifters that goes and tries to lift the heaviest weight just to outcompete your friend. And then you end up snapping your shoulder. You end up injuring your back. Those can be lifelong, life-threatening, life-altering injuries if you overtrain. So I'm not saying to overtrain, but you could probably train a lot more than you think, okay? I've been biking all day. I have multiple chronic diseases and I feel better, okay? Sometimes just getting in that oxygen and moving, sometimes it just helps, no matter what you're going through, okay? And I wasn't really expecting this to happen. I thought, oh, my car's broken down. I have to bike now. I'm going to get tired. I'm going to get worn out. I'm going to start to, no, I feel better and better. Okay, my right knee feels pretty fucking fucked. Like my bone is having pains because my body's not used to biking a lot. But overall, I feel better. And I'm sure over time, as I get used to it, my knee won't hurt anymore, because what happens is you break down the muscle sometimes if you work out too hard, but then it actually isn't too hard, because if it's not too much of a muscle tear, your body can actually rebuild the muscle even stronger if you get enough rest and if you get the proper nutrition. You know, different foods are good, like eggs are great. I like to eat raw eggs. Yes, I said raw eggs, because that has the most nutrients in it. You heard, when you don't cook the egg, it has more nutrients in it. And at least the egg yolk. I don't know about the egg white. I heard the egg white might be better cooked because it has avidin in it, which is like, it's like it binds to the biotin. So cooking the egg white might be good, but the yolk, all those good fat-soluble vitamins, is definitely better raw, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I like raw eggs. Garlic is good. I might make a soup when I get home with some garlic in it. My mom already made soup, so I might just juice that in the juicer with some garlic. Garlic's great. Soups are great. You could even juice the soup if you have digestive issues. You can make a soup, like boil a bunch of vegetables together, and then just juice it and eat it. If you're on a fast, you can actually fast on juices, and you can eat raw egg yolks. And you can just keep it super light and clean your body out that way. That's what I've been doing. I haven't eaten a full meal, like a big plate of food, in almost a month now. And I don't know if I ever will again, because the body's mostly water. People don't realize when you're eating raw egg yolks like I am, which is basically a liquid, like an egg is literally a liquid. Unless you cook it, then it turns into a solid. Think about how that is on your digestive tract, trying to move a solid mass through it versus like a nice liquid egg yolk. Way easier to digest liquids. So when you liquefy your food, like I've been doing, because I have diseases, like I said, I think I might have Crohn's, which is a digestive disease. So I've been liquefying my food for a while now. And when you do that, it makes the digestion process easier. So like, for example, you can eat a big bowl of salad, and that might be healthy, but not everyone's able to digest salad because it has a lot of roughage in it. It has a lot of fibers in it that can irritate your gut if you have Crohn's or different diseases. But what you can do to circumvent that and still get your vegetables in, because you want to get your fruits and vegetables in, guys. You don't want to be one of those carnivore people. I don't even eat meat. Meat can give you all sorts of diseases. That's why it says thou shalt not kill as one of the 10 commandments, because meat can give you all sorts of diseases, okay? And you don't want to neglect your fruits and vegetables. So what you can do to circumnavigate the issue is, if you have digestive issues and you can't digest fiber properly, instead of going carnivore, don't do that. I wouldn't even recommend eating meat. Instead, you can juice your vegetables. Get you a juicer, throw some spinach in the juicer with some apples. That's literally a nice salad right there, spinach and apple salad. But instead of eating it, you can juice it and drink it. That's what I do with a lot of my food. I juice it and drink it because it's easier to digest. Muscle's mostly water, and you don't want to overburden your digestive system, okay? So a lot of my food, I like to liquefy and drink it. because it's easier to break down for the body. Okay, I have a really good juicer. I have a really high-end juicer. I might put a link in the description to it if I remember. I don't have an affiliate code yet, but I should probably get one because it's a great company. I use the Nama J2. It's really easy to use. You just throw the fruits and vegetables in there, and what the juicer does is it makes a pure juice, just like you get apple juice from the grocery store. Not a smoothie. A smoothie is different. A smoothie still has the fiber. A smoothie can still be hard for people with diseases to digest. So a smoothie might not be what you want. But I'm talking about a pure juice. The juicer takes the fiber out and it puts it out on one side into a little, trash container. And then the juice comes out the other end and you have a pure juice. And if you have to juice, you have to juice because you want to make sure you're getting your fruits and vegetables in, guys. I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. In fact, I'm probably about to go to the store right now and pick up a green juice because we're at 7-Eleven right now, right? So I'm gonna show you guys what you can get at the gas station. All right, check this out. I'm gonna show you guys what you can get at the gas station. So yeah, let me show you guys. All right, so a lot of people when they're at the gas station, they eat unhealthy. They eat all this trash over here. You know what I'm saying? But there's healthy alternatives. Hold up, I just got an order on my phone. Hold up. I just got a double order from McDonald's and KFC. They both go to the same customer. So we accepted that. We're gonna do that real quick. But first, I'm gonna show you guys a good drink you can get. So see, look at that. Cold pressed juice, 2 for $6. You want to eat right, to look right, to feel right. So we're gonna get one of these. Look, all different types of fruit, right? And we're gonna get one of these too. Look at that, all different types of vegetables, okay? It's a pure juice. Guys, I thought I had more money than I did, so the order didn't go through because I didn't end the dash. So I thought I had the $15 from this dash in my dashing account, but it's not there yet. So it took like $1.50 out of my account, but it didn't go for the full price of the juice. So I didn't even get the juices. So I'm gonna just do this dash. But like I was saying, guys, like those are the good juices right there. So if you see that at 7-Eleven, those are the ones that you can get. I can't get them right now because the money hasn't transferred into my account yet because I'm in the middle of dashing. Once I end the dash, it's going to transfer over. But because I'm in the middle of dashing, it hasn't transferred over yet. So we're going to KFC right now, and we're going to pick up that order, and then we're going to go to McDonald's, and then we're going to pick up that order. And like I said, they both go to the same customer. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're doing this dash, getting to the money. You guys already know how it is. Okay, they put the money back in my account, which is good, and we are now at KFC. So yeah, we just picked up the KFC order. Now we're gonna go pick up the McDonald's order. Yeah, guys, I like biking at night a lot because I love biking at night because there's not as many cars out. So it's just easier, honestly, to bike like late. Like at this time, it's easier than biking like in the middle of lunch. You know what I mean? Or like at 5 p.m. when everyone's getting off work. This is way easier than that. Like biking when there's not as many cars out. It's easier, it's safer, it's less stressful. I like doing these deliveries at night. I'm like a night owl, but I'm also a day person. It's honestly weird. I really do love both. I love the moon. I love the sun. Maybe that's why sometimes I don't sleep a lot, because I appreciate all times of the day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're just going to Mickey D's right now. Good old Mickey D's. Like I said, this person ordered KFC and Mickey D's. I know I'm delivering for this person, but I would not suggest eating KFC or Mickey D's. I do appreciate this person for ordering, though. I love my job. I'm grateful for every single customer that makes this job possible. But unfortunately, I have to admit, a lot of the food people order isn't the healthiest, you know? And over time, that can definitely affect the body. There's a lot about health that people do not realize. And I'm going to talk more about that on my channel as time goes on. So if you're interested in learning about health, subscribe to this channel. This is the best channel for that. I haven't found another channel on YouTube that comes even close to the knowledge that God has bestowed me with. And that's why I'm not as fit as I want to be yet, because I followed a lot of bad advice in the beginning of my journey. So if you want to skip all the bad advice and come straight to the GOAT, shoot me a follow or subscribe or follow me on Instagram. Juan Silhouette is my Instagram. You heard? Juan Silhouette. I might start trying to put a bunch of links in my descriptions. I might start doing that as time goes on. But yeah, got to throw this out. There's like a drink holder that got all wet while I was biking to the customer. But yeah, now we got both orders for Bailey. We got the KFC and the Mickey D's. And we're going to bike to their house and drop the food off. I'm going to tell them that I'm biking because it's better if they know. That way they know why it's taking extra long if it takes extra long. So yeah, this is kind of off topic, but most people are blatantly stupid these days. This is literally off topic. I was just thinking about one of my friends and how he's acted over the years. Shit, I'm thinking about all of my friends and how they've acted over the years. Most people are blatantly stupid and egotistical. And if you want to navigate and survive this world, you have to learn how to cater to people's stupidity. I'm serious. That's why I'm doing these deliveries right now, because these people want fast food and they give me money in return. I can't just lecture them about health. They're not going to care. They're going to be like, ew, I don't want a green juice, so I'm going to starve and die if I spend all my energy trying to uplift people to my level of intelligence, because it will take too long. They're not going to pay you for it. They don't even want it in the first place. So sometimes you got to meet people where they're at. That way you can build a healthy relationship with them. And that is also the same concept as not everyone's ready to hear the truth. I'm not saying to lie to people, that's bad. But I'm saying you don't necessarily have to say everything that's on your mind to someone. Some people just aren't ready for certain things. Of course, if someone asks you a question, it's only moral to say the right answer, unless it's like a police officer. Fuck those guys. They incriminate innocent civilians. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Yeah, in that regard, don't tell them shit. Lie your ass off if you have to. Do whatever it takes to keep your freedom. No man has the right to kidnap you and throw you behind bars just because you were growing some plant. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to build a healthy relationship with someone, I'm telling you guys, the truth is what builds the healthy relationship. It might seem like you're pushing someone further away, but you're actually closer to them. Because now you see who they truly are when you tell them the truth. And based on their reaction, you can use your discernment to determine whether they're right for you or not. That's the problem with today's society. There's a lot of people lie. The husband cheats on his wife, he lies. You know? But you don't have to be like that. Look at Adam22. That dude is rich. Because he just fucks the girls and films it with his wife. He has threesomes and shit, and he posts them online, and he's rich. He's not lying to his wife about who he's sleeping with. He found someone who was right for him. If you love sex, why not just find someone that's okay with you hooking up with other people? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gotta lie to people? It just makes your life more stressful. And what people don't realize is when you lie to people, and this is what the majority of people do, they curate a false image of who they are. and they just curate themselves. They're completely curated. They're not organic. They're not natural. They're not authentic. Most people are curated and most people are performing at all times, and they're lying their ass off just to perform to their quote-unquote friends who don't even really like them for them anyway. A lot of people are not liked by other people for themselves. A lot of times it's because they're a drug dealer, or, you know, maybe the girl is hot and people just like her for her looks. But how many people actually have a good personality that makes you think like, wow, I really like that person. I fuck with that person. I like the way they think. I like the way they talk. I like their character. I like the way they treat me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are fake. A lot of people are so fake, and people don't realize how much energy that takes away from you. People don't realize how much energy it takes to maintain the lie, and how much easier life would be if they were just themselves. People don't realize how draining it is to curate and perform and act. It's like people aren't even human beings anymore. People are human doings these days. They're not being, they're always doing something, but they're not just being. And I understand in today's society we gotta survive, but my point is this. What about those hours of the day you're at home? You already have to go to work and perform as is. Do you really want to be doing that 24/7? You go to work, you perform, and then you come home and you perform. You try to act like someone you're not, just so your friends like you, just so your wife likes you. What would happen if you were just honest with everyone? You would see who they truly are. Okay, so honesty is the best policy. And people don't realize that. A lot of people think it's good to lie. A lot of people think that a lot of people are just fucked, man. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people are fucked. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to help others. And I don't think most people are. I think most people have fucked up intentions. I'm just being honest. Like, a lot of people, like, they hook up with someone they like. I've had a lot of sex in my life. And when I hook up with a girl, all I'm thinking is, man, I love this girl. What can I do to make her life better? A lot of people aren't thinking that way. They're thinking, man, I like this guy. I don't want him to ever leave me. How can I manipulate him into staying with me? Oh, maybe if I insult him, I'll lower his self-esteem so he doesn't feel attractive enough to get with other girls. I'm gonna make fun of him, even though he's in shape, even though he works out, even though he tries to take care of himself. I'm gonna make fun of him because it might lower his self-esteem and he'll stay with me more. A lot of girls are like, they don't think, oh, I actually love this guy. What can I do to make his life better? They think, oh my God, his dick was so good. I fuck girls, and they said Sorry guys, it said my phone storage was full, so I had to go delete some stuff. But we're back. So yeah, a lot of times, like, you might think, oh, if I get fitter, she'll treat me better. It might actually, if you're fitter, it might actually increase the chances of her cheating on you. She might think, oh, he's probably fucking other girls anyways. He's so fit. There's no way he's actually committed to me, even though he says he is. You might say you're committed to her. She might not believe you because you're so fit. She might think, oh my God, he definitely has other girls. So then she might go fuck a guy on the side, not because you're not satisfying her, you might be satisfying her, but because she might actually be insecure that you're gonna cheat. She might be so worried that you're gonna cheat that she might go do it first. You don't know. You can't control people. And so that's what I've realized over time is, like, most people are retarded, right? And so if you want to have friends, you have to learn how to cater to people's stupidity. Like, for example, if someone's a heavy meat eater and you know that red meat is bad for you because you've cut it out of your nutrition protocol and you feel healthier, You can spend the whole friendship trying to convince that person that the food they eat is horrible and it's killing them, but you might just lose a friend. So sometimes you got to meet people where they're at if you want to have friends. Your friend might like drinking beers and going to the bar. You might think, oh, I normally eat healthy. I don't like drinking. But instead of complaining to your friend about how much you hate drinking and how horrible of a person he is, sometimes you just got to have a drink with him and chill out. Sometimes you just got to meet people where they're at, because not everyone is intelligent enough to understand everything that you might know if you're truly enlightened. If you have a lot of knowledge in today's society, it can be very hard to interact with the masses. But if you learn to meet people where they're at, it can be very easy to communicate with the masses. So it's about learning about communication. Because a lot of people are retarded, you have to be really good at communication these days if you want to be successful. Because it's easy for people to misinterpret you because most people are retarded. So you have to get really good at communication. You have to get so good at communication that no one could possibly falsely interpret what you're saying. Like, you have to be that good at communication, because holy shit, I'm trying to bike uphill right now and it hurts. It hurts a lot. This is very fucking painful, guys. Hold up, let me switch to maps real quick. Hold up. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta switch to maps and drop this order off. I just made like almost $30 and I only did a couple of dashes. That's what I'm saying, man, is I love dashing, man, I really do. It's okay money, it's not great, but it's all right money. But I just love riding the bike. I've always loved fitness. I've always been a big fan of fitness. But yeah, that's one super important key to being successful, is, again, to meet people where they're at. You meet a random hoe that an OnlyFans model, you have two choices. You can either roast her for being a slut, like a lot of people do, like, oh, she's not wife worthy, like, fuck her. Oh, sorry, I thought you're supposed to drive into oncoming if you're biking. My bad. That's what I heard legally. Some guy said I was on the wrong side of the road. And it's funny because I was literally just talking about how most people are retarded. From my understanding, if you're biking, you're supposed to bike into oncoming traffic, so that way you can see who's coming at you. That's what I heard from a cop on YouTube. I heard a cop, they detained someone for walking, and it was really bad because she was walking on the wrong side of the road or whatever. So you're supposed to see how I can see that car coming at me. That's why I'm biking into oncoming. If I was biking on the other side of the road, I wouldn't be able to see the cars as they come at me, and a car might hit me from behind. So that guy was literally retarded, that guy. And yeah, that guy was retarded. I don't know if you guys heard that or not on the camera, but that guy literally just yelled at me, "You're on the wrong side of the road." That guy's retarded. That guy is retarded. It was probably because I got in the way of him turning for a second. But he doesn't realize, just because I drove in front of where you were trying to turn into for 1 or 2 seconds, that doesn't mean I'm on the wrong side of the road. You dumb, selfish fuck. He's only thinking about himself. Oh, that guy just stopped me from turning into my road for 2 seconds because he biked across it. That means he's on the wrong side of the road because I don't want to wait. Again, stupid, retarded, no brain. Because the reality of the situation is that I was on the right side of the road because I'm supposed to be able to see the cars as they come. You're supposed to bike in the oncoming lane. That is the correct side to bike at. You do not want to bike in the non-oncoming lane if you can help it. Sometimes I do, but you don't want to do that if you can help it, because then you can't see the cars coming at you unless you turn around. That guy was retarded. His caveman brain, he can't put himself in my shoes. Oh, this guy wants to be able to see oncoming traffic, and it's literally legal to do that. You're supposed to You're supposed to walk in the oncoming lane. That is the correct lane to walk in. I heard a cop say it. It's a legal thing. But that guy can't use his brain to think about that. All he thinks is, oh, that guy got in my way. You're on the wrong side of the road. But why not have enough patience to just wait 2 seconds for me to finish biking? Why you gotta yell at me like that from your window? Dumbass. So yeah, most people are retarded, and yeah, so the OnlyFans model, like I was saying, you gotta learn to meet people where they're at. Because, yeah, you gotta learn to meet people where you're at, because where they're at. Because you have one of two options when you meet an OnlyFans model or a slut. You can either try to wife them up, which I've done before. Fucking horrible idea. You're gonna drain all your energy out that way. You're trying to change who someone is fundamentally. Not a good idea. You can't force someone to change. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. I've tried to do that before. They start to resent you because they think you're trying to change them. They think you're controlling. They tell everyone you're abusive. Oh, just because you wanted to wife a slut up and she thinks you're controlling for not wanting her to suck every guy's dick in town. So you can go that route. Have her divorce you, take half of your money, fuck your whole life up the ass because you tried to wife a hoe. Or you can meet them where they're at. I've done that as well. I fucked some... I fucked an OnlyFans model and got paid. She paid me because she sold content with us in it. So yeah, you can meet them where they're at and get paid. If you meet an OnlyFans model, you can film with her. You can upload it to the internet. You can sell it to people. You can make money. So that's the universe blessing you for doing the right thing, which is meeting people where they're at. When you try to go against the grain with people, it's just draining. It's just draining. And they start to resent you. And it slowly over time can destroy the relationship. So even if you're trying to lead someone in the right direction, they might not appreciate the knowledge that you have. You know what I'm saying? So if you're blessed with wisdom and insights, where you can see more than anyone, type vibe, and you feel like you're the chosen one, be careful who you share that knowledge with and how much you share, because it's sacred knowledge. Some people aren't ready to hear it, and you're better off just meeting them where they're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might know about soul ties. You might know about, what is it called? Pair bonding. But you try to teach an OnlyFans slut all these different things, she might hate you and resent you. Or you could just have some fun with her and make some money and just go with the flow. Just meet people where they're at. You don't have to try to convert everyone into your understanding of the world, because they might not see things from that point of view. And you might never, it's just a waste of energy. You can get a lot further in life if you learn to work with people. It's called people skills. Most people don't have people skills. Most people have no people skills at all. Like that guy that just yelled at me, "You're in the wrong lane." My first impression of him, "Oh, you're a fucking retard." He has no people skills. Because he doesn't even know what lane is the right side of the lane. He's just stupid. He's just stupid. He's not thinking, So, whew. Anyways, that was a long video. I know I was like ranting towards the second half. It started off as like a workout video, and then it turned into a rant. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think of the video. I love you guys, and I'm just going to end it here because I don't want it to drag on for too long. So until next one, I'm out. Love and peace.